How's that? Any better? I'm still getting used to this. Sorry about that. Hopefully that's better. Every time I try to run this software, I have issues. So this is what we have here. So now hopefully my sound is back. Is my sound back yet? Let me know. That's the one thing about this software that's kind of weird. It doesn't, I don't know. It does some things really nice, but some things I'm still working on. So let's see what we got here. So these are some 3D printed stands. All righty. And of course, I do an unboxing video, and I already screwed it up. Well, again, new software. That's what we're getting used to here. So let me see. Let me see if I can take this off and show you what it is. So that's what we got. We have a stand. And we have a lot of stands. I don't know why that selected a weird microphone, because I only had one source selected for the microphone. But now here we go. So I have a couple of those. And I have a couple of these. All right, let me get the trash out of the way. And then I got one of these. I probably should have started it again, right, and done it properly with with audio. I hate when I screw up that bad. All right, and then I have these two over here, like this. So, what am I supposed to do with these, right? Well, these are supposed to help me get back into Stratomatic hockey. That's what they're supposed to do. Okay, so in a perfect world, actually I could probably do it like this. In a perfect world, this is going to be my setup. So what I want to do is, I got my golden seals, and this is from Alosh. All right, so that'll be my goalie. This will be for my defense. So let's just say I got 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to randomly pull guys off here. 1, 2, 3. These are not the actual defensemen, but just for demonstration purposes. So I would put the goalie over here. I would put my forwards. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be my 4 forward lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look, there's myself. So it's supposed to hold. Oh boy, here we go again. It's supposed to hold 3 and then 2. So if I were to play Strat hockey, I could have this on my table here, and this would be one line. And so then I could just, and when I change lines, I would just go like this, and I could keep everybody right here. Okay, so that is the idea behind that. So this would be my hockey team. So I get the forwards, the defense, and the goalie, and I would need 2 of them. So I would probably need to, well, like I say, I'd have to move the camera up if I was going to stream this here, but so that's what this is. These are Strat card holders. Now I got them in whites. He does different ones. He does black, he does clear, he does, I think he does a gloss, but I said, let's just do the white. Let's keep it simple with the Strat card. So that is that. So that would be one team. So let me put the goalie off to the side. So let's just say that was my, I'll try to keep it in the camera range, shall I? Now I won't be able to show the cards if I did this unless I move the camera. But that is that. And then if I did my Bruin, so let's take a look to see what they look like with Boston cards. Let's put the colored cards on here. So if I put my defense on here and my forwards, all right, so hard to be on the right wing. Schmartz and O'Reilly will be here. Savard, Rattel, Shepard would be up front, maybe with Forbes. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the other side. So that's how they look with colors on them. Okay, and they do stand up pretty well. I was trying to see if he had one that would hold all 5, but the best we could do was 3 and 2. So that would be that. And then my defense would go here. And I'm not sure if this is gonna get me to play more strat hockey or not. You know, again, there's my favorite Bruin right there, Brad Park, favorite Bruin. Well, favorite Ranger, I should say, and he came to Boston. So that would be my setup here, something like this. You know, where I would have, oh boy. Again, it may or may not work, but that would be my setup here. Then I could put my D off to the side, and then my goalie would have a single one right here. And that's kind of how I would set up something to do with strat hockey, something like that. Now, ideally, what I would do is I would have to create some more space here. Yeah, that's the thing about the strat hockey. The cards are just so big. So I'd have to put the goalies off to the side, because what I would want to do is I'd want to have the puck here so I could put some sort of a puck. Do I have something here for a puck? No, that's going to be my puck. So what I would do is it'd be, okay, so it's going to be the center. He loses it to the left wing. He passes it to the right wing. You know, now it goes to the defense. So I would try to do something like that. You know, maybe something like this would work, where I had it like in a little U shape. And I just kind of move the puck around so I could see who has the puck, and then I could roll my dice here and have my score sheet here. So that was the thinking behind these holders here. Okay. So the other thing I had in mind, I'm going to put these back now. So that was 4 cards. All right. The other thought I had was, let me put the hockey away. They do tip over a little easy if you're grabbing them, especially the single. But maybe I was just pushing too hard when I was grabbing it. All right, so let me put the hockey away. And now, if I'm playing baseball, what I would like to do is, because these will double for baseball too. So I could do the baseball here, and I could put, you know something. Let me take the teams that I have out. So I have Milwaukee and New York ready to go. So I could just kind of put Milwaukee here, right? And I could put the Yankees here. Or I could do, so there's 2 and 2, or I could use the single over here for the pitcher, right? Put the single for the pitcher, and then maybe just keep the batters in the center here. Something like that. Now, or might even be better than that, is to put the pitchers in the center like this, right? So now, yeah, see, this is not a bad idea either. So now what do I do is, when I'm playing the game, I got my pitchers right here, and I don't even have to move them. So I can just pull out my batters. I can even just kind of swap my batters like that if I want to, right? So I got my 2 pitchers here. I got my rosters over here. And that's an idea too, if I wanted to do that. Or, and I think might be a better idea though, is to put the pictures in the single. And that way I can give them just a little bit of space here so they don't blend in so much. So I can have the pictures separate a little bit, and I get a little bit more room to work with my roster on the side. So maybe that would be my baseball setup. And I can see everything really nice right here, especially if I were to bring in the light over here a little bit. It would show everything a little bit better. And then another light over here. Yeah, and I think that would work right there. So now I can roll my dice, and I get my baseball guys here. I can keep my score sheet off to the side, and I can see everything really nice. Now, from this angle, you can't really see it, but they do knock over. I might suggest to go a little bit higher on these because they do tend to tip over a little bit. But this is 8. Let me see if I can get 9 in there. So this would be 9 batters, and you can see that they fit really nice. There's a pretty decent sized groove here that he built in. So that's 9, and I don't think I'd ever need any more than 9. So they fit right in there. Not a problem. No, I don't think I could use these for APA or anything like that. I don't know if they would fit APA. APA is a little. Now, these are the 76 cards. You know what I need to do? Let me back out of here. Let me back out of here for a second. All right. Because what I was using before is I was using these little business card holders, and they're okay, but I kind of like the idea of using these instead. So let me try a thicker card here, alrighty, because the 76 baseball cards are really, really thin. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. And let's try 9. 9 thick ones. Okay, they work. They're a little tight, but they work. Yep, so that'll fit you 9 strat cards without a problem. Now, just in case you're asking, let me check out APA. So, just for kicks, right? Let's check out the APA cards. So this is 1980, and interested to see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll put 9, right? Will they hold the APA cards? They're a little tight. They are a little tight. They do kind of hold them, but they are a little tight. But they do hold. They do hold. I doubt that payoff pitch would fit in there. So I don't even think I'm going to try payoff pitch. But for Strat and APA, not too bad. Again, the APA cards are a lot thicker than the Strat cards, but you can get 9 in there. So if you want just to do 8 and a pitcher, 8 fits no problem, and then obviously 1 fits. And so they kind of double, actually. They double for the APA cards if you really want to think about it that way. So yeah, so I got these from somebody named Victor, and I just sent him a Venmo, and he says, "Well, let me send you. What do you want?" And I says, "Well, I need a 3, a 2, and a 1." So that's what I got. So I got 2 that hold 3, 2 that hold 2, and 2 that hold 1 is what I have. And so these are for Stratomatic. They will also double for APA. I should try. Let me try the payoff pitch. Just so you guys know, just so I know too, because I never know. I'm trying to think if there's another game that I could do. So hang on 1 second. Let me get my payoff pitch. And Philip says, yeah, I could definitely use these. Yeah, and these were not expensive either. And again, the goalie, the defenseman, and the forward. So let me try the payoff pitch. I'm just going through a bunch of my cards that I have here. I do like how the apple looks on it, though. I mean, that looks super nice with the red and the black. I really do like that. And again, now if you wanted to go this way, with your strat. If you play, obviously if you play this way, this will hold two that way. They do overlap a little bit, as you can see, but it will get you the cards. And the other thing I like about this is, you see how it doesn't block any of the card. Some of the holders will block the card. So when I put this here, nothing is blocked. You can see everything there. Let me grab a hockey bones too. Okay, so the Apple works, the Strat works, and you see how it doesn't block anything? That lip is nice and small. Now for the Apple football, that'll be great too, because when I made my own Apple football ones, and that would work great for the Apple football. This is not Apple football, but I mean, you see how it doesn't block anything. Like, you can read everything on the card. That's really important, that you don't block some of the information that you're going to need. So it works for Strat. It works for APA. Let's see. Let's try the hockey bones first. All right. So we have Cleveland. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait. Let's do 4. Right, because we only doing 4 at a time. So if we did a line of 4, yep, it works no problem with the. So if you want to put guys here, yep, the hockey bones, no problem. So if we did 4 lines here, they can fit those cards in. Again, see how it doesn't block anything? That's key. So this could get a lot of use in my table here, as far as holding up cards for me. I do like that. Alrighty, so Strat works, Hockey Bones works, Apple works. Now, these cards here are really, these are the ones I'm wondering about, because these are really, really thick. So let's just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go 8, and let's see if it holds 8. It does. It's really tight, but it will. Kinda. You got to push it down a little bit. So that's 8. I don't know if it would take 9. Not payoff pitch. Yeah, 9 doesn't work. 9 will not get in there, but it will definitely take. So if you want to put your pitcher here, alrighty. So if you want to put your pitcher there, and then you want to put the batters over here, it would work. And then maybe, if you have a pitcher hitter card, you could maybe stick it off to the side like that. But it does hold 8. It will get 8 in there. 9. It does. If you slam it in there, you get 9. You get 9. So yes. So the American League DH. So I do have 9 here, right? Let me count the 9 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9, and it does hold 9. It's a little funky how it does it, but it does get in there. Okay, so, and these are really thick cards, so you can see that they do get in there. It's a pretty decent sized lip. Yeah, I would say, and again, it doesn't block anything. You can see everything here, so I like that. So you can get 9 in there. You probably couldn't get any more than that, and it's a little snug. But again, okay, let's go to the next batter. You just kind of slide them in and jam them in. And I think you're all right. So yeah, so these kind of hold a little bit of everything. Are there any other cards here that I can think of that I would use here on the tabletop? So I got APA, I got Strat, Payoff Pitch, Hockey Bones. Is there anything else that I think of that I use here for cards here? Anything over here? No. Well, if I wanted to do let me see. Hang on, so let me see about shootout. I want to see if shootout hockey might work. because I would have to. Oh, and I could try this one out here too. So I got a couple more things I want to try. All right, so what about this? I don't know. These might be too tall. That's the thing about this one. So if I were to take Stone Cold and no, that actually these things work for everything. Look at that. So this is my Stone Cold hockey, and yeah, I would probably use the 2 instead of the 1, but oh boy, sorry about that. I do need to get a new camera. So yeah, Stone Cold works. So if you want to play Stone Cold hockey, your cards will fit in there. Let me put this back. And the one last one I want to check is shootout hockey. I'm just trying to think of any game I would play here. So if I got shootout. Alrighty, so well, we'll take some of the bigger cards here. So I got my 1990 set. That's pretty big, and well, they work. Okay, that's pretty. See how tall that is, and it's a lot of overhang. But the shootout cards I had that I printed are pretty light, so I put those in there. Yeah, so yeah, and again, these are cut pretty tight to the bottom, and I still can read everything. So that's kind of the key, especially when I set this up to play APA. So I'll put my my quarterbacks. And what I like about this too is I can really kind of move them around. So if I need to, if I'm playing APA football and I got my quarterbacks here and I need my I can just slide them out of the way because they do a nice job with that too. So that's shootout hockey. So shootout hockey works pretty well with these things here. And no, I haven't got I don't know anything about that league, Philip. So I probably won't. It's just something I never followed. I do have a couple things in my checkout though for payoff pitch. How about this over here? So this is actually second season that I got. I haven't opened this one yet, I don't think. Yeah, I think this is the one I got that I haven't opened yet. So it's kind of a double unboxing. And so if I wanted to go, yeah, look at that. Look at that. So if I'm playing, wow, this is nice. So if I'm playing on, I want the defense, right? So I'd have to flip that over for the defense. But there it is. So if you're playing second season and you have these things cut in half like that, there you go. Now, the last thing I do want to check, will it hold a full sheet? So if I wanted to play, hang on one second here. I wasn't wicked prepared for this. So let's try this game here. So it will work with that as I pull out all my games here. So these work nice actually for this. And this is the 2. So if you wanted to, you could put it on their bigger one here, the 3-piece, if you wanted to, and either one would work. So yeah, second season cards from Play work really well. And I think I had mine on a full sheet though, so I might have to cut them in half and if I want to use these. All right, so we'll put these back over here. And the one other thing I wanted to check is Solitaire Pro. Do I have any teams handy here? No, I don't. I don't know where my Solitaire Pro teams are. I don't know where my Solitaire Pro teams are. But what I could try to do is, all right, so let's just see if this would work. This is just a regular sheet of paper. And kind of, you can see how that kind of bends a little bit there. It is really, that's a regular sheet. Yeah, that's not going to work. All right, so a full sheet probably doesn't work, but anything that's not a full sheet, it looks like you're going to be good to go. My only question is, where are my Solitaire Pro teams? This is Solitaire Pro Football. I labeled it wrong, but it's Solitaire Pro Football. I don't know where my teams are. I don't know where my Solitaire Pro teams are. Oh boy, now I'm gonna go hunting. But anyway, so that's an unboxing here. I'm trying to think if there's any other thing here I could look at. Nope. I think that covers everything. So again, I got 2 of each different size here. And so for Strat, it would be 3, 2, and 1. That's what I got. They do barely hold 9 payoff pitch. Appa holds pretty well. Strat is pretty good, and also Hockey Bones is pretty good. Now, for the Hockey Bones and the Strat Hockey, you're only going 4 deep max anyway, so you don't have to really worry about it. But the other ones, you're going to go 9 deep for baseball. So, yeah, again, you can see them. There's a pretty good groove there. All right, I do like the groove. It's pretty. It's wide enough. It's thick enough, and the lip is nice and small, so it shows every detail of the card. So that is that. So, all right. So that's my unboxing. I apologize for the audio problems early on, but that's my unboxing. So I have to. I was thinking about playing a game of payoff pitch before I go to work. So I might try using these for payoff pitch, and because I wanted to get back into that. I want to see if I really want to get some more seasons with that. So I'm going to pull out a couple teams and play. So maybe I'll be back shortly with some payoff pitch, and you can see how these card holders work. But anyway, that is that. Again, one more look at them. Those are the card holders here. And let me know if you're interested in them, and I'll talk to Victor is the guy I got them from on Facebook, and we'll see if he's going to do any more of these. But he made these for me, and they look pretty good. Again, they're yeah, I kind of like them. Okay, my only thing I say, might want to bring those up a little higher so they don't tip over as much. But if you don't rip the cards out, then you should be okay. But that is that. So, all righty. I'm Dave. I want to thank everybody for tuning in as I did a little unboxing here tonight. And yeah, I think I'm going to set up some payoff pitch and play some payoff pitch. So if you guys are around before you head out for the night, I'm going to probably play a game of that, see if I can remember how to play it. And that'll be that. So thanks for tuning in for this special unboxing, this pre-Black Friday unboxing. I'm Dave. Bye-bye.